Defense, as we said, is one of the big things on the table, one of the big discussion points and one of the big focuses of the summit that's going to take place. And remember, India and Russia have seen a defense boom in the last couple of years, and Russia has been a huge strategic partner for India. And also, as Vishal was saying, during Operation Sindoor as well, we saw many Russian defense systems helping India in that war against Pakistan. So let's take you through the defense boom. It was over a 45,000 crore deal that was made for 5 S-400 Triumph air defense systems signed in 2019, and this was the defense system that helped us. A 13,500 crore deal for 12 Sukhoi fighter jets. This deal was signed in 2024. Then a 20,000 crore deal for 464 T-90 tanks. This was signed in 2019. Putin and Prime Minister Modi reaffirming the BrahMos as a flagship of their strategic defense partnership. That was done in 2015. And now the deal on the nuclear submarine has also been finalized after talks for over a decade. So New Delhi is all set to host President Vladimir Putin for the two-day visit, signaling its determination to deepen ties with Moscow. Putin will be in India for the 23rd India-Russia annual summit. This is after 4 years that Vladimir Putin is coming to India, and the first time after the Ukraine war. Both the countries aim to expand bilateral trade to $100 billion by 2030. And defense, as we said, is at the center of this meeting ahead of Putin's visit to India. Take a look at this report.
A crown jewel of Russian weaponry in the Indian arsenal, the S-400, used in combat for the first time this year during Operation Sindoor. The roar of the missile sets an unmissable mood. As the Russian president arrives in India, the focus is largely economy and trade. But defense and weapons are a permanent sweetener in this relationship. Putin's visit this week injects fresh momentum into one of the world's most enduring strategic partnerships. Putin isn't coming empty-handed. The Russian delegation arrives armed with proposals that could reshape India's future military power. Co-production of the S-500 missile defense system, Russia's most advanced shield against ballistic missiles and hypersonic threats. And a pitch of Su-57 fifth-generation stealth fighters, a jet Russia believes can be the spearhead of India's air dominance in the 2030s. No deals will be signed during Putin's visit, but the flavor is clear. Russia is still India's #1 supplier of weapons and military hardware. The Indian Air Force remains the heaviest operator of Russian aviation outside Russia itself. The flagship Sukhoi 30 MKI air dominance fighter is the Indian Air Force's mainstay combat aircraft. Add to that the MiG-29s, IL-76 transports and Mi-17 helicopters, and the Russian imprint is unmissable. The Indian Army's brute force is still powered by Russian platforms, from T-90 and T-72 main battle tanks to BMP-2 infantry fighting vehicles to the Smerch rocket systems that form the backbone of India's long-range artillery punch. And at sea, the Russian connection runs deep, from aircraft carrier INS Vikramaditya to the super silent Kilo-class submarines to the Talwar-class stealth frigates. The famous BrahMos, named after the Brahmaputra and Moskva rivers, is a shining symbol of the Indian-Russian partnership. It was this weapon, fired from the air, that brought devastation to Pakistan's air bases during Operation Sindoor. With shifting geopolitics, India has diversified its import sources, becoming a major customer of US weapons in recent years. But Putin's visit could reaffirm who continues to rule the roost. An NDTV Bureau report.